Hi everybody, this is Patrick Altmeyer, showing you the first look at Linuxmint 14. There's a couple of steps you need to go through when you first get it installed. First thing you want to do is you're going to look at a window like this. You come down here and you see this little icon right here. It's going to have an exclamation point. If you don't see it, it's just below the screen, but it'll have a blue shield with an exclamation point on it. You open it up and you're going to select Install Update. See how everything's already checked automatically? Just click Install and it'll take you through the process of updating everything. Now it's like having a completely updated version of Windows right after that's installed. No difference. I'll show you how it goes through the steps one by one. It's downloading all the files. I have about 3 minutes left, so while it's doing that, I want to take you to the Start menu. You can either open that by clicking the bottom left or hitting the Windows key on your keyboard. And it has the applications, you have your accessories, and you have in the individual area you have graphics, internet, Office. They use OpenOffice or LibreOffice. It's an excellent program. Sound and video. I'm using this right now, but you get your sound recorder, your media player, movie player, no media player, and then this, you can burn your ISO images, and then Banshee is another music player. Sound and video, some of the, you see repeat, you got system tools, preferences, and administration. And the one thing I want to show you right here under administration is a lot of you can't get your wireless cards to install after install. So what you're going to do is click System Information, scroll down the PCI devices, because the odds are it's going to be a PCI device. I don't have one installed, but when you get down to this part, because mine's hardwired, I'm using this one right here, it's going to say wireless. Right underneath this, it's always the last one, it's going to say wireless device driver. If you had one like a Windows one, what you would do is you would reopen this, go to the Synaptic Package Manager, it's under the administration panel, open it, hit shut. Okay, another application is running because it's doing the updates. That's why I can't do it yet. Once the updates are done, it's done. But anyway, what you're going to do is you're going to install your wireless drivers that way. I'm going to actually do a more detailed video on that later, so let's just get along with Office. If you have any questions on how to do anything, open up this little chat icon. You can see other people are on the website and they're willing to help out. All languages welcome, blah, 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 blah. You see all the people that are already joined. A lot of these people in yellow have already logged off, but they were on there today. All you got to do is click down here and enter a question. How do I install a wireless driver? Let's see if anybody responds. You can see my question popped up. Any idea what I'm supposed to do to fix it? That should work. What are you guys talking about? Seems like mine work 100%. I just switched from SUSE, which had even more problems. We're talking about something else. But anyway, I gotta do is hang up. I'm gonna close this down. You get the rough idea. Right now it's installing the packages. This is just the information where it shows you how to do it. But anyway, what I want to also show you how to do is see the desktop. This is the default Linuxmint 14 background. You can see it's very clean, very nice looking. But if you want something different, just go to administration again. Where's System Manager? Software Manager and Synaptic Manager you can use to install software. Let's go to Software Manager first while we're on the subject. It's going to ask for your when you logged in, it's going to ask for your password when you set up Linuxmint for the first time. See how it has all these packages available. Let's say you want to, I don't know, install gedit. It should be installed, but I'll put that in there. That's like Notepad for Linux, but it's even better. Okay, it comes with gedit, but it doesn't have the plugins. So what you want to do is double click on that. I'm just giving you a rough idea. It takes you to the next screen. All you got to do is hit install. This will make it almost identical to Notepad++ for your Windows users. It might work, it might not. If the update manager is still working, it won't work. Yeah, it's not going to work until the update manager's done. I should have known that. So we'll let this go through its process. You can see everything is installing just fine. I'm going to close the software manager out and reopen it, but I'll show you how to do a plugin later. Because if you're going to use gedit, you have to install the plugins, or else it's pretty much useless. Because a lot of the neat features like joining paragraphs and stuff will be disabled. I'm going to show you how to add an icon to the bottom. I'm going to move this over. I really even shouldn't be using Firefox right now while it's installing a new version. You can see it uses uses here in the menus. You'll see it uses Thunderbird for the mail and Firefox for the browser, which there's nothing wrong with it. This is Linux. This is where you download it from. You go to Linuxmint.com. I'll go back to the home page. It comes with their pre-installed stuff. You go to download. I recommend the Cinnamon version for home users unless you know what you're doing. Get the one, don't get this one where it says no codecs, and then make sure if it's a 32-bit or 64-bit. If you have a laptop with like 4 gigs of RAM, I get the 32-bit. If you have more than 4 gigs of RAM, I get the 64-bit. The best download site I have found so far is Germany. University of Munich is a good one. Greece, the National Technical University of Athens is very good. James Madison University in the US. And all these Australia ones have been working well. And the University Federal do Paraná, I presume, from Brazil is also an excellent site to download from. Just use these. These are good enough. It's going to give you an ISO file. You right click on it and install it to your disk and you're all set. We're still cruising along here, installing all the latest packages. I'm going to show you some more things. Let's go to Cinnamon Settings. Okay, where did I find that again? Right under Preferences, Cinnamon Settings. See how the background, I want to make it nicer. They have one called End of the World, which is beautiful. Watch how it changes in the background. Oh, isn't that nice? This thing is phenomenal looking. See how beautiful it is? It gives you a nice sky. It's like Windows now. It's very professional. People wouldn't even think that you're using, a free operating system. There's really not much more to show except that it is awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, I'm going to just open up one of these Office ones real quick. Like LibreOffice Writer. As you can see, it looks just like Microsoft Office. Word, Microsoft Word. New window, close, text, ABC, files, edit, view, insert, format, everything you need. It's a full functioning program. There's no reason for you to purchase anything else. My updates are almost finished. It's cruising along pretty good now. Remember, make sure you do this when you get it done. It's very important. And in another video, I'm going to show you how to hook up the wireless video driver. Because that's an important step. I can't do it on this computer because it's hardwired. It's hooked up through the Ethernet jack. This is Patrick Altmeyer, and I hope you like this video. It was a little boring and long, but I'm just showing you how you could see everything. There's no reason to go with anything else. It's the equivalent of Ubuntu 10.12.10, but it's the Linuxmint 14 version. So anything you want to upgrade or do with Linuxmint 14, with Ubuntu 12.10, you can also do it on Linuxmint 14, because they're virtually identical. Okay, one other thing I want to show you real quick. Remember when we went to Software Manager, and I showed you how to install something? It's very easy. I want to do gedit again because I have to install the plugins anyway. If you know the name of your program, you can always search, but use gedit for your text editor. You know, like if you're working on websites. That's basically what they call that, your HTML editor. Okay, I'm going to hit install, and that's it. You're done. See how Synaptic Manager is not working anymore, so now this is loading just fine. So you see how easy it is to install software in Linuxmint 14 also. You just find it, click it, and it does it for you. This is Patrick Altmeyer. I hope you enjoyed the first look. This is an excellent operating system. I would go with no other.